Today, we're talking about what's happening in week 6, a big week where a lot of changes are happening in your body and with your baby. Hey there, mama. Welcome back to our week by week pregnancy guide. If you're joining us for the very first time, I'm Stephanie Poole, your doula and lactation consultant, here to help you prepare for birth and breastfeeding. So let's dive in. Okay, so at 6 weeks, things are getting real. Your baby is growing rapidly, and even though they're still tiny, they're making huge strides this week. Imagine something the size of a sweet little lentil bean, because that's how big your baby is right now. But size is not holding them back from some incredible developments. This week, your baby's facial features are beginning to form. We're talking about little tiny buds where their eyes, nose, and mouth will be. The heart, which started forming last week, is now beating at a steady rhythm. By the end of week 6, your baby's heart is beating around 100 to 160 times per minute. That's twice as fast as an adult's heart. Amazing, right? And speaking of development, those little buds on the side of your baby's body, those are the beginning of their arms and legs. It's truly incredible how quickly things are moving. All right, let's talk about you, mama. Week 6 is when a lot of those early pregnancy symptoms start to make their big debut. Some are totally normal, and I'll walk you through each one. So you might be feeling a bit more tired than usual. Fatigue at this stage is super common because your body is working really hard. Growing a baby takes a lot of energy, and that's why sleep and rest are your best friends right now. Then there's nausea, which might be kicking in around now. And when they call it morning sickness, that doesn't always mean just in the morning. For some moms, it can show up really any time of the day. If you're struggling with nausea, try to keep some snacks nearby. I recommend dry crackers, nuts, or anything light that feels easy to eat. You might also notice a heightened sense of smell. Suddenly, even everyday smells seem super strong. And this is another one of those quirky pregnancy symptoms that can happen thanks to hormone shifts, specifically the surge in HCG and estrogen. Now, let's quickly talk hormones. At this point, hormones are in overdrive, especially HCG, the hormone that supports your baby's development. This surge can sometimes make you feel a little more emotional or sensitive than usual, and that's all completely normal. If you're feeling a bit weepy one minute and happy the next, just know it is all part of the process, my friend. I always tell my moms, remember to give yourself grace. Your body is changing rapidly, and so are your emotions. It's okay to feel all over the place, and if you can, try to find little moments of peace or things that make you feel good, whether it's a favorite show or journaling or even a warm bath. So here are some simple self-care tips to help you through week 6. First up, hydration. If you follow me for any time, you know I'm going to say hydration. Your body needs extra fluids to support all that new blood flow. So try to keep a water bottle close by. And when it comes to nutrition, don't stress out about eating a perfect diet. Just try to get in a good mix of fruits, veggies, protein, and healthy carbs. And if you can, keep taking those prenatal vitamins. The folic acid in them is key for a baby's neural development. Also, along the lines of self-care, one thing I always recommend to my moms is starting a pregnancy journal. Jotting down those little notes each day about how you're feeling and any symptoms you're noticing, or even little wishes that you have for your baby, can be a wonderful keepsake and a great way to check in with yourself. Now, before we wrap up, let's touch on something important. When to call the provider. While most symptoms you're feeling are normal, there are a few things you'll want to keep an eye out for. If you experience any severe pain, especially in your abdomen, heavy bleeding, or if you're feeling dizzy and faint, go ahead and call your provider to check in. It's always better to feel safe and get some reassurance. And remember, every day brings you closer to meeting your little one. If you want even more guidance on navigating pregnancy and preparing for birth and breastfeeding, be sure to check out my Bump to Bundle Blueprint. It's a full course that walks you through everything from these early weeks to bringing your baby home and learning how to breastfeed. You are not alone, and I'd love to help you every step of the way. Congratulations on reaching week 6. You've got this, mama. Stay tuned for week 7.